Avoiding federal ERISA preemption with a disability insurance claim. Hi, I'm Mark Whitehead, a board-certified disability attorney and author of the disability help book, Disability Insurance Policies: How to Unravel the Mystery and Prove Your Claim. Most people don't know that they have an insurance policy that's covered under ERISA law until they experience a problem with their insurer and decide to try to fight a denied claim. Instead of being allowed to sue for bad faith and get damages above and beyond what their policy is supposed to cover, like someone with a non-ERISA plan, their case will be preempted and forced into courts that handle ERISA matters. This means that the causes of action available to you will become far more limited. ERISA regulations only call for claimants to get the original benefit that they were entitled to under their policy and possibly have their insurer cover the cost of their long-term disability lawyer. But what about pain and suffering or mental anguish? Shouldn't they be punished for their actions above and beyond what the policy calls for, and you rewarded for taking them to task? Well, not under ERISA. What it boils down to is that you really want to avoid having your case preempted by ERISA, if at all possible. Now, sadly, most employer-based insurance plans can't avoid this fate, but there are some exceptions to the rules. If you work for the government, any policy issued or obtained through a government agency doesn't fall under the ERISA umbrella. If you're employed by a church, religious organizations are not covered under ERISA. If you have a multiple employer trust, this type of policy is not covered under ERISA either. If you're not sure whether or not your plan falls into this category, an ERISA lawyer should be able to tell you by looking at it. If the policy is only maintained for compliance purposes, it may not be covered under ERISA. Some employers keep insurance policies just to make sure that they comply with laws on disability, unemployment, and workers' compensation. If your plan falls under this category and you can prove it, ERISA may not apply. Additionally, some specific types of businesses are also exempt under ERISA laws. These include family businesses, partnerships, closely held corporations, and sole proprietorships. For more information on this topic, check out my free ebook, Disability Insurance Policies: How to Unravel the Mystery and Prove Your Claim. Visit www.disabilitydenials.com for a free downloadable copy, or call 1-800-562-9830 to discuss your particular disability issue. I'm Mark Whitehead. Thanks for watching.